Good morning, all my catfish friends out there in the Rock River Valley. Hey, the water is still looking great, and the weather is still warming up. And you know what that means? Well, you might not know what that means, but I know what that means, and that means that my little beloved friends of the deep, the flathead catfish, will be on the move pretty soon. A lot of you don't know me, but for those of you that do know me, you know how much of an addiction flathead catfishing is to me. I'm certainly not the first person around here to have this addiction or to want to single out and pursue flathead catfish, but I may be the most passionate about it. The catfish, the flathead catfish is one of those fish that once you catch one of them, you just have to catch another one. It's like being scared to go on that big roller coaster, but then once you get on it, you want to keep getting back in line. Flathead catfish have this attitude about them that they're a big, nasty fish. They have no natural enemies in fresh water, and they know it. And they treat their bait. They treat their bait as such. They attack it, they stalk it, and they absolutely destroy it. Sometimes they even play with it like an alligator would. But anyway, if you can't catch a big flathead and not be hooked, we'll call over there the McDonald Funeral Home and we'll get you embalmed, because you're pretty much dead anyway. So, because nothing's ever going to do it for you if that don't. They have the size, they have the attitude, and they have the power. I refer to the flathead catfish as the freshwater freight train, and that's because I consider it just like tying my line to the caboose of a train and telling the conductor to take on off. So, there's some things about a flathead catfish. Number one, you do not need to fish for flathead catfish at night to catch them. You can catch them during the day. They're a very structure-oriented fish. They like drop-offs. They like wood. They like bridge pillars, dam faces, those kind of deals. They do prefer live bait, but they are not, just where that's all they'll take. They will take cut baits, fresh cut baits, shad, carp, things along those lines, anything indigenous to the river system. And again, I'm going to touch on this. Their power in their jaws is in opening, not in closing. Where a channel catfish can close down and chomp on something, or a blue catfish really hard, the flathead catfish, all their power is in opening their jaw. They can open and inhale a bait 15 inches away, a big 10-inch bluegill swimming by, and it's over. They're a hunter, they're a stalker, they're the ultimate predator in freshwater. So get to the catfishacademy.com. Get yourself some information on flathead catfish. Get out there and catch them. Remember, people, CRP flatheads. That means catch, photo, release. CPR flatheads, excuse me. So get out there, get on them. Get on the catfishacademy.com. Learn more about flatheads, and we'll see you next week.